much for that, Bill, and thank you to all of you for coming today. As Bill said, SMEs and business are so important for every single community. I said at the dinner that you all organised the other day, and Ibrahim, you're a force of nature, thank you as well for organising it. That SMEs are the beating heart of every community, and I genuinely believe that. But more importantly, I think that our policy and all of the announcements that we've had from John McDonnell's team over the last few years have demonstrated that we genuinely put business at the heart of everything that we're doing. And quite right too, as we've seen support for industry, and in particular manufacturing, economy and entrepreneurial vision stripped away by year after year of Tory short-sightedness. And I think that all of our policies around rebuilding Britain and using public procurement, as Bill has so eloquently outlined, is so important. It makes sense. It's not rocket science. It absolutely makes sense for us to regenerate bit by bit from within every community as well as nationally as well. So I would just like to thank you, not just for being here today and supporting us in the Rose Network, but also for what you're doing to make sure that we have a thriving economy, because it's so important. But I will just turn to the Rose Network, and of course you'd expect me to as General Secretary of the Party. Many of you who are here today are already members of the Rose Network, and you've been members of the 1000 Club before that. And thank you very much for that. I'm a member of the Rose Network as well. And it's such an important thing, and we really appreciate your generosity. And because of the generosity of people like you and many others across the whole of our party, we have been able to invest in specific key projects like community organising, like building up a democracy fund so we could mount a legal challenge against attacks on our democracy, like voter ID and things like that. Also the Boundary Commission, but that's the Tories have rode back on that because surprise, surprise, they couldn't agree on an approach. Well, there's a surprise here. The Tories disagree with each other about something. But I think that the work that the Rose Network is doing now that allows people to give in a very targeted way to projects that you can support and you can see through from the beginning to the end, I think it's a much more attractive option than simply saying, give us your money or something to the pockets. Not necessarily where it goes. So I hope that those of you who are not members of the Rose Network do decide that you'll take that extra step and join us. And those of you who are, will perhaps continue, as many of you have been doing, to encourage others to join and be part of that. We are moving significantly away from simply having receptions into having policy-led discussions, which I think is so important, because one of the key things of the Rose Network is for us to listen to you. It's not for us just to say, well, give us your money and just say, oh, because we know best. Actually, you know best about what our policy should be for SMEs, and we really want to listen to that and listen to what our mates. That's been happening. All of the team have been listening to people, and we have been having far more business-focused events. And watch this space for another announcement on further developments on how we're going to refine that even more, so we can listen even more across all regions, not just in London, because we have been very London-based, but we're now reaching out across every region as well, which is really important. So, if any of you do want to know more about it, we've got Nick and Chloe and Josh here from our fundraising team. Sadly, Rachel's on holiday, and I know that she would love to be here, but we didn't make sure that on holiday. We are, as Bill says, potentially on the cusp of a general election. Nothing could be more important than getting rid of this completely incompetent and failing Tory government at this moment in time. And if we are going to go into a general election, clearly supported everybody in this room and across the whole of our party is going to be really important. And that's why I appreciate so much your generosity. We are seeing significant numbers of people joining the party every month. We've got very volatile membership in some ways because, like any political party, when there's an election, we see more people joining and then tail off at all times. Actually, we've been having huge numbers of people joining the party, which is very, very positive. And there has been more and more time for us to come together in a very united way, and nothing is more united and unified than going out and campaigning, either for a council, whichever community we live in. I know we haven't got Labour council elections in London, but we have them across most of the rest of the country and the UK. And thank you to those, by the way, from other regions who are going, from London going to other regions to support them, which is very important. So we've got local elections, we've got a by-election in Newport West, and we're in there tomorrow. But if we have a general election, we'll need all hands to come as much support as we can get from them. And I know we'll get that, seeing the talent and the skills and the enterprise and the entrepreneurial thought that we've got in this room, that we can be really successful when we listen to, when we are all working together as part of that, shared objective of getting the neighbourhood. And I'm going to say it, that works for the many and not the few. Thank you very much, all of you. We really are appreciating everything you do. And I hope to see you again at another Rose Network event